we go. Peace to the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, empresses, chiefs and chiefesses, priests and priestess of the motherfucking land. Hope you're having a great cosmic rising or night, depending on when you catch to see this video. This video won't be too long, but I just want to speak on something, bro. So Instagram, I don't know. I believe it's a group. I ain't even gonna say somebody. I believe it's a group of motherfuckers that might be on to me. I'm just saying. The reason why I say that is because earlier today, like in the rising, my Instagram account was suspended. And to those who, keep up with me and shit on my YouTube, y'all seen that I made posts about that. And I was like, they gonna appeal that shit. As soon as I put in my appeal, they gonna turn around and when I put I literally 2 minutes after I made that post and put the appeal in, they turn around and was like, oh, you got your Instagram account back. Because you didn't have shit on me. The fuck? That's weird. And we just hit 16.2K today on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. Same name as my fucking YouTube name, but I barely be on there. So you can just watch all the shit I got up on there. I got videos on that motherfucker. Funny shit. And mainly just truth. Just truth and hidden facts about the world. And I barely be on there. My last post was, 2-3 days ago? And then the post before that one was on the April 11th. I'm barely on that motherfucker, bro. And the only thing I'm posting on that bitch is clips of my videos off of my YouTube page. You feel me? So, I barely be on the bitch. It's not like I'm on that bitch antagonizing motherfuckers and shit and making racist and hatred, making extremists and hatred and racist comments. I'm not even doing that on there. But you want to know the crazy thing about that is Instagram will promote negativity all day. A motherfucker can call me a hard R. A motherfucker can say some fuck shit, some extremist shit, some genderism shit, and they won't even get banned on Instagram. I could post some titties on Instagram. Nipples, areolas, and all. No bra, no nothing. Just straight chest, nipples, and areolas, nigga. And Instagram will let that shit slide. Instagram won't give no fucks about that shit. Now, am I gonna fully blame Instagram? No. Because I don't think it was Instagram. I think it was I think it's a group of motherfuckers, don't know who they is, don't know. You'd be surprised who the fuck is watching you. That's why you don't take the same route home every day. You walk a different path, you go here, you always watch over your shoulder and keep that pole on your waist, nigga. You just never know, bro. Especially to the women out there, because niggas is weird. Especially them Caucasoids. So you need to be careful out here to my black women. But yeah, I believe it's a group of motherfuckers that be seeing the shit I post on my page and try to report my page to get it banned, but I don't do shit on that bitch. So Instagram, when Instagram see the appeal and they like, okay, we banned this nigga because all these people was putting in these reports. Let me go ahead and check and has he actually been doing what these people been reporting? They look on there, see I ain't been doing shit. They like, shit, this nigga barely be active on this bitch. Get that nigga his account back. And them reports, whoever reported that nigga, they gonna tell him like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Your reports were false. You feel me? So do I fully believe it was Instagram just stalking my page? Hell no, because Instagram got way too many other motherfuckers are all on the internet speaking truth. But see, the truth I speak is a little different than other motherfuckers. The truth I see, a lot of you motherfuckers out there is not woke for real. If you still talking about, oh, we should vote blue, we should vote red, you're not woke. If you're still talking about, oh, we gonna get on motherships and go here and go there, you're not ascended. I don't even want to say woke. Yeah, y'all woke all right. You not ascended though. But yeah, motherfuckers talking about, oh, we gonna go here, we gonna go there. You're not ascended. To all the motherfuckers talking about, oh, we used to speak this kind of language. You're not ascended. I'm sorry. If you out here telling these Caucasoids that, oh yeah, you can do this and do that to make it through this, you're not ascended, bro. I'm just gonna be a buffet with you. To the Caucasoid mother, especially you Caucasoid motherfuckers that's out here trying to act like, oh yeah, your chakras, sip a little tea. Oh yeah, make sure you y'all don't talk nothing about solar gazing, to be real with you. I don't never hear y'all speak about sun gazing, but oh, we should meditate, get the tuning forks. But if you talking about all that, But you're not talking about the oppression of black people in this country. You're not talking about how this country was built off the blood of my people, and that's why it runs today, and people are still benefiting off of that, especially y'all. You're not ascended, gang. You're not ascended. You're still a baby in this shit. %, 80% of society is still asleep. Y'all just think niggas is waking up. Like, don't get me wrong, I see a little bit of something. And it's mainly with my people what I'm seeing. I don't really give a fuck about nobody else. My people, we starting to really rise. We calling out shit that motherfuckers is still uncomfortable about. Motherfuckers, oh, that was 80 years ago, 70 years ago. That was a long time ago. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Them people still alive today. I don't give a fuck if Jim Crow and all that shit was 1954, 1940. Nigga, my granny passed at the age 76? She was alive during those times. My granny was probably like 10, maybe 10, 12, 13 years old during segregation and Jim Crow, all that shit. Nigga, and if we, even in the 70s and 80s, the oppression was still heavy. During the 70s and 80s, that was my mama time. My mom was probably like 10, 11, 12 during 1980 or some shit. When shit was still going on. Or probably 5 years old, 4 years old with the Rodney King incident. Miss me with that bullshit. Y'all white motherfuckers get uncomfortable. Y'all wanna hurry up and try to include yourselves with the spiritual awakening of my people. And let's thank Rashad Jamal for that. I'ma just be honest with you. Let's thank him for, he didn't come up with none of this shit. I'm gonna be $150 with you. But he did popularize this spiritual shit. He did popularize all these conspiracy theories. He popularized this shit. We not gonna sit here and cap about this. That's why everybody moving the way they moving now. Oh, I got my crystals. I got it. If y'all really peep game, I don't even rock crystals no more. And I got crystals on it. Nigga, I still got my junk. My labradorite, nigga. I got another crystal on my windowsill. I don't really wear them on me no more. This pineal gland has crystals in it. My pineal gland has something called magnetite crystals. And I can just use them to make shit happen. Way more powerful than the physical crystals around me. I'm not saying they're not important. Just look at them. Look at them as boosters. Same with vitamins, vital minerals. You produce vitamins on a day-to-day basis in your body, but the ones that you get from the store to take, that's just a little booster. Just think about that. That's just something to give you a little oomph for your health. That's all that is. So, to all you people out there, I just want to just get this out there and let niggas know. If you really think you're ascended, I'm gonna just tell you, you're not. Because you're not speaking about the uncomfortable shit we need to be talking about. Let's talk about, and we need to get real comfortable. I can get even deeper than just this Epstein shit. Let's talk about what's going on in these households. Let's talk about how these family members touching on their children. This ain't just, it's stretched all the way from in these families and shit, all the way up to these motherfucking elites. Let's start about it in these households, how y'all already neglecting y'all children. A lot of you parents neglect your children. You don't take care of your children. You don't teach your children. You don't nurture your children. You don't pay attention to your children. Let's be real. A lot of y'all out there are not meant to be parents. I swear to God. I see it on a day-to-day basis. Motherfuckers let their kids run anywhere. Do you not know somebody can snatch your kid up quickly and be gone? You got motherfucking kids talk back to them a certain way. Kids yelling and crying and shit and don't know how to stop them from crying. Some of you motherfuckers is not parents. You're not capable of being a parent, bro. Some of you wasn't even ready to be a parent. Some of you not, and I don't give a fuck if you got finances. Some of you not mentally or spiritually or emotionally ready to be a parent. Because you haven't even worked on your own inner childhood traumas. You got motherfuckers out here broke that give their kids the world, nigga. They make their kids every day seem like they in motherfucking Neverland. They might not got no finances, but they giving their kids the best motherfucking life still. Because it's all about the kids don't care. Kids don't know nothing about that material shit, bills and all this bullshit that us adults do. They don't know nothing about that shit, slime. All they care about is a connection to you, because they know when your kids look at you, they know that you are them. They are fully aware of this. I was fully aware of this with my mom. I look at my mom, I be like, yeah, that's my mama. You feel me? That's an older version of me in a woman's body. We might not be all the way the same mentality and personality wise, because yes, you come down here as your own soul. Sometimes you might come into a family that ain't even your family, solar wise, spirit wise. This is why we talk about soul tribes, soulmates. Because some families you born into, yeah, you born into them by blood physically, but spiritually you don't fit in with them. Just to give you an example, in my family, I'm the only motherfucker in my family with, at least on my daddy's side, everybody got my last name. But on my mama's side, because that was the side that I grew up on, I didn't get to grow up on my daddy's side. I never seen my daddy face to face to this very day. And I have no issue with that. I gotten over that at this point. Not forgiving my father for that. You feel me? It's some things that probably happened that I didn't know about, that my mom probably didn't tell me or lied about. Who knows, bro? But that ain't the case right now to get deep into. But yeah, I'm the only motherfucker on my mom's side with a different last name. Everybody last name on my mama's side is Brown. Everybody Brown. I'm the only motherfucker with the last name Hoskin, which means kin to the gods. First name means renowned in the land. My first name is a German name. My mama didn't even know that. I don't even think my mom knew what the fuck. Well, I ain't gonna say she didn't know. She told me a story when I was younger, like, oh yeah, I heard voices telling me how to name you or some shit like that. And when she was writing down my name and finally managed to put I forgot what it was. She put two things together to finally get my name. And then she heard a spirit say that, oh, that will be his name. You feel me? So I don't think she understood the depths of what the fuck my name meant. And I knew then, I was like, oh yeah, y'all my blood, but y'all ain't my cosmic family. I don't got eons of history with y'all. I just only got years of history with y'all being born on this planet. I just chose this family because it was the best option I have. I was trying to come down. I was trying to get back down here because I got peoples here, nigga. I got solar family members here, nigga. And I was like, I can't leave them. I'm like, yeah, I know I escaped this bitch, but I'm going back down. Because you can do that. You are allowed to willingly come back down here and get yours, nigga. Especially if you know you can do it. If you know you can do it. See, it's one thing to be like, oh, I know I can do this and don't do it. That's kind of fucked up. You see what I'm saying? Or my bad, it's one thing to know that you can't do something and you don't do it. You feel me? But it's another thing to know that you can do something and you still choose not to do it. That's fucked up. And that was me. I always been this. I just can't let it go. I can't get rid of this. This is who I am. I'm the type of nigga. I'm the type of nigga with the mentality where one fall, we all fall. One rise, we all rise. We leave no man behind at that. If I know I can get you, I'm getting you, nigga. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker tell me, leave me, please, go. Just go. You gotta save yourself. And in your head, you probably thinking that's the only option. But in my head, I'm like, hold on, wait. There's this one thing I can do that I know for a fact can get you. I'm gonna do it. Simple. So yeah, I got people's now, solar members down there, nigga. And I'm like, nah, let me spin me back down there real quick. I'm finna dominate this shit. Damn. That motherfucker just, damn. My weed just had a spontaneous combustion. You saw that shit? Sparkling like a sparkler. Ooh, straight gas too. Anyways, like I was saying, a lot of people in society ain't ascended for real, bro. If I'm saying niggas is not gonna become ascendants, you will. Most will. And the others, I can't speak for them. They have a fate waiting for them. All I gotta say is they got a fate waiting for them that, it just makes me feel sorry for them. That's all I can say. So with the shit, I want to get back to you know what happened with my Instagram account. Like I said, my Instagram account was banned and or not. Well, it was temporarily banned. It was suspended, and it was like 180 days. You got 180 days to appeal your shit, or we gonna permanently delete it. And I'm like, man, y'all finna appeal my shit right now, cause y'all ain't got nothing on me. I ain't do shit. Ain't I got no choice but to go in it. And y'all already know bro, I don't know how I do it. I can literally just create an Instagram account and just start reeling in views. I don't know how. I swear to God, I don't know how. When I made this Instagram account, bro, this was my backup from my first old Instagram account, Cosmic Intellect Agency, bro. Yeah, ooh, who remember that? Hey, who remember Cosmic Intellect who remember when my shit was Cosmic Intellect Agency? Hey, if you remember that, you gotta comment, bro. If you was here when I had this shit named Cosmic Intellect Agency, you got to comment, Slime. You can't. People gotta see y'all. They need to see that you've been here from the jump. That's all I'm gonna say. They need to see y'all been here from the jump. But if you remember Cosmic Intellect Agency, cuz that was almost 4 or 5 years ago, bro. Shout out. Hey, I wish I could. Hey, Roaster Rage, dap me up. CJ, dap me up. Hey, and y'all, hey. I fucks with y'all. Big Scrap, dap me up. Who else? So Truth, dap me up. It's a lot of y'all. And then it's some people that watch me, but they never comment. But they fuck with me, though. And that's cool. You feel me? But yeah, you know, the Instagram account I got now was a backup page for that. When that page got taken down, because I was speaking against the COVID vaccines, and they got that account up out of there. And then this account I had it, but I was like, I took a break for Instagram for a little hot minute, and then I came back to Instagram just last year of 2025. I was like, you know, I'm gonna start getting back up on this bitch. And then I just thought of something. I was like, you know what? Let me start taking shit that I be watching and just post it and just see what happened. And then next thing you know, views just start coming in because the algorithm. It's like the Instagram algorithm sees this video and it's like, oh, this video already popular and it's, you know, already been circulated many times. It's just gonna automatically just push it onto people's recommended and they For You section on Instagram, where they can see my shit. Because Instagram is like, okay, we just finna put that nigga shit out there. So, you know, I just started doing that, and then I posted one little clip of a little girl. It was her dad. I think it's a video by Derek 2 Grace. His YouTube is Derek 2 Grace. And it's a little girl, and he was putting bullets in her hand. And she was blindfolded. All he had to do was put the bullet in her hand. She already knew what bullet it was. She already knew what bullet. They was asking her questions. What to do when this happened? What to do when this happened? She on point. This little girl maybe like what, 6, 7 years old? And then that video somehow, some way ended up doing like 2.5 million views, like 400K likes. And I was just like, damn, you feel me? Like, okay. That type of shit don't really, like, it don't surprise me. It don't shock me. It's just, okay, a bunch of people seen this shit. They feel the same way I feel about this video. They fucks with this video. But then, you know, you got a bunch of other people that ain't gonna fuck with it. We already know how that go. But majority of the motherfuckers fuck with this video. Simple as that. And then, you know, after a while, you know, I posted other shit that reel and tracking views and tracking people. And next thing you know, I'm at 16.2K. And Instagram already knew, like, shit, if we delete this nigga account, he just gonna come right back with another mean 20K on their head with a new account. Nigga, I'm like, how the fuck is he doing this? I'm just being me, that's all. I just gotta be real. Niggas gonna fuck with real. It's that simple. And I'm speaking on shit that niggas don't really want to talk about, but they know it needs to be talked about. And they're like, you know, this nigga talking about some shit. I won't publicly talk about it, but he publicly talking about it for me. So I'm like a voice for those who don't want to be out in the public like that. That's all. They don't want to be in the public with this shit, but they know this shit got to be talked about and spoke on and worked on in households. So that way we could be better as a collective. Niggas trying to figure out how do we unify, da. It starts with you first. Look at yourself in the mirror. Figure out what you need to do. Work on self. And when you work on self, now you're able to be better for others. You can't be better for others if you ain't better for yourself, doing better for yourself. You got to get your weight up and then you can carry others. And they got to get themselves right so they can be able to carry others. Now we all carrying each other. We just moving hand in hand around this bitch. So yeah, Instagram already know what's up. And like I said, I just feel like that's, could it be CIA? Could it be FBI? We already know how they get down. It most likely could be them too. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, the Mossad, Tel Aviv. But yeah, we know it could be them too. They could be stalking the fuck out of me. They like, oh, this nigga think he just gonna gain some traction on us, huh? He think he just gonna get him a big platform. I am. What you gonna do about it? You can kill me if you want to. Well, as a matter of fact, I gotta give you permission to kill me. So you really can't even kill me. I gotta give you permission to kill me. It's like that. It's like that one episode in Boondocks where the nigga moments and the white man pull up, he bump into the black man. He like, hey, who you bumping into, nigga? And then the white man's for to say something. He's like, wait a minute. I'm white. Oh God, that's how I feel with you niggas. When it comes to the FBI, CIA, all that, the secret 3-letter agencies, when I really think about it, when it comes to me and mine, I gotta give you permission to kill me. And that might go over a lot of people's heads. They might think simple like, oh, I gotta tell them, oh yeah, you can. No, it's deeper than just me telling them you can't kill me unless I tell you to kill me. No, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Cause you can't kill me. You can't. You can take the flesh, but you can't take me. That's why I made my song "Can't Colonize God." You can colonize the all the environment. You feel me? The air. You can colonize the people, but you can't colonize God. You can't. You can't colonize consciousness. Consciousness decides to do what the fuck it wants to do whenever it feels like doing it. That's how it goes. Consciousness doesn't really pick a side. It just flows. And whatever vibration it hits, that's the vibration it aligns with, it matches with at that time. It goes with the flow. So when I really think about it, yeah, I'm not really worried about these 3-letter agencies. They got bigger problems to worry about. And if they, like I said, you know, they looking at everybody on the internet. Google NSPM-07. That is COINTELPRO 2.0. That is the modern day COINTELPRO. They looking at all of us on the internet. You feel me? And like I said, yeah, they don't fuck shit. And like I said, the kind of truth I speak is mad different. It's that uncomfortable truth that niggas don't really want to touch. That truth that's a hard pill to swallow. See, we can talk about the truth with the aliens and all this shit, but what about the truth with ourselves? What about the truth with ourselves? Our mental decline in society, the amount of mental illness and disorders that are out here that is going undiagnosed and unchecked, and we wonder why we seeing the crazy shit we see. Let's be for real. Let's be adults, right? We can be adults, right? With everybody being mature and not getting in their feelings. But let's be real. There's an alarming amount of unchecked and undiagnosed mental trauma in a lot of people right now. And we wonder why we seeing the shit we see. We wondering how We wondering how baby eating motherfuckers is running the world. We wonder why. See, they used to tell you that the conspiracy theories and all them motherfuckers was insane. And you know, like I said, I came to a realization that they're sane. Because they're thinking for themselves. They're studying shit. They're researching for themselves on what the fuck is going on. Because this is my life. We as humans, we know internally and instinctually to preserve our life as long as possible and our bloodlines as long as possible. So when you got fuck shit going on that don't sit right with the soul, or don't resonate or vibrate right with the spirit to those who don't have a soul, yes, you're going to have motherfuckers questioning shit. And these questions are going to sound crazy to the motherfuckers that's been brainwashed for years and years on end. Is that the military is literally running brainwashing experiments on people to the point where when a motherfucker does ask something out of the norm, you look at them like, what are you talking about? Just like, okay, Niggas would say this is a high ass question. How did the person that first made time knew what time it was? I'm just asking. How did the first person that made time, the person that created time, how did they know what time of the day it was when they was creating it? What is time? You should ask yourself that. What is time? It's a man-made construct to help you perceive this reality and keep you locked into this simulated matrix. What is time? Somebody gonna be like, oh, it's when the sun go up and the sun go down and the moon. No, that's just how the universe works. Does that really define time? Does it really define? Does the moon and the sun naturally doing what it's supposed to do to keep your ass alive? That's time. What if I wanna move around at night and sleep during the day? What if I wanna move during the day and sleep at night? You gotta ask yourself that. What is time? Right now, it's 11:19 p.m. Right? On the other side of the world, it's like what? Maybe 12 p.m. in China or something like that. The sun up over there and shit. That all that. Meanwhile, we sleep on this side of the world. Everybody don't go to sleep at the same time. Everybody don't be up at the same time. Time don't sped up so fast, nigga. We don't went from 2020 to 2026 in a year frame. To be honest, it felt like 2 or 3 years went by. It didn't feel like 6 years went by. I appear younger than I look. Or my bad. I appear younger than my age. I was with the homie the other day. He was dropping me off at home from work when we was leaving for work. You know, he was like, yeah, bro, how old you is? I was like, I'm 26. He's like, damn, 26? I was like, yeah. He was like, you look like you 19, 20. About the same age as me, because he 20. He like, bro, you about the same age as me. I was like, bro, you know how many people don't told me this already? They'll kill for flesh like mine. They'll kill for organs like mine. But they have to have permission, which they don't got from me. You will not be taking my organs. You will not be taking my heart, my lungs, my pineal gland, none of that. That belongs to me. When I die, bury me in the ocean where my ancestors at, nigga. You ain't even gotta put me in the soil. Put me in the ocean, nigga. Put me in the ocean. Put me in the Atlantic Ocean. And God, when I die, nigga, my body will be buried in the center of the Atlantic Ocean. Fuck that. So, I hear somebody out there, but you don't know how long, like, you don't know when you gonna go. Nah, don't hit me with that shit. Don't hit me with that fuck ass mentality. I'm not moving with that mentality no more. Words. Any day. I do live every day like it's my last, but I don't go around thinking, anything could just happen. No, bro. Yes, I know it's a bunch of chaotic shit happening, but if you stay on your 10 and you keep this gaze protected, nigga, you can definitely, bro. And not only that, bro, we see everybody live to old ages. I'm not saying that shit can't happen, but at the same time, I don't like to think with that mentality, because when you think about things, you manifest it. So how do you think? Like, for example, when you think about something you don't want, you're like, I don't want this to happen. I want this to happen. Then it happens to you. You see what I'm saying? Because you kept thinking about it. When you think about something that you don't want to happen, or if you don't want something to happen, start thinking about the things you do want to happen. Like, okay, I want this to happen. This gonna happen. That's gonna take place. We're gonna have this going. We're gonna have this busting. You see what I'm saying? When you think about that, now the shit that you don't want to happen don't even happen, because you're too busy thinking about the things that you do want to happen to counteract that energy. 101 alchemy transmutation. So, I don't know, bro. They watching niggas out here. And I think they watching those that speaking a deeper truth. We speaking about the shit that we need to talk about that's going to help us better ourselves individually, so that way we can be powerful as a collective. That's what's happening. That's all that's happening right now. And they don't like that. They don't want to see the man and the woman come back. They don't want to see none of this shit, bro. And here they is. They got you worried about Iran and some aliens. The aliens been around, bro. They here already on the planet. Well, they using many words. They using aliens, extraterrestrials, ultra-terrestrials. Let's get this correct, right? Aliens just mean you foreign to this motherfucking land. Which, if we being honest, white people, y'all aliens, bro. You foreign to this landmass that you call America. Because we was here first. Let's get that correct. We already know this. So, now extraterrestrial, what does extraterrestrial mean? Extraterrestrial is those with genes that are beyond the known terrestrial of what we call Earth. So that means these are people with extra genes. Who are those people with extra genes? And they say our shit is junk DNA. They be like, oh, we got junk DNA. No, we don't. And now actually, my bad, they just changed it recently. Like 2 or 3 years ago, they was calling it junk DNA. Now they call it, hold on. What the fuck? Junk DNA refers to the roughly 98% of the human genome that does not encode proteins, previously thought useless, but now known to hold vital regulatory functions. This non-coding DNA manages gene expression, how you express yourself. So your behavior is literally, your behavior is a product of your genetic coding. So it's how you code it, like how you're programmed, like a computer. You got this programming you to act a certain way when you get mad, or when you get happy, or when you get sad, or you program to think a certain way when you're brainstorming. You feel me? Like, stick with me. This non-coding DNA measures gene expression, structural integrity, like telomeres, and telomeres is basically the clock on your life, your lifespan. So the longer your telomeres is, the longer you'll live. So when people be like, oh, why you look so young? Because I have very long telomeres. That's why I appear younger than 26. I have long telomeres. So that means I age slow. I'm almost like a Viltrumite, or AKA a Saiyan. And there's many of my people is like this. You look at them and you be like, damn, them niggas look young as fuck over there. How old y'all is? Shit, we about 27, 26. Oh shit, I'm about 30. Damn, y'all niggas look like y'all in y'all late teens and early 20s. Oh, women out here be black women out here be 50 years old, 40 years old, 60 years old. Looking young as hell. Long telomeres. That's why the skin be looking. And so in evolutionary adaptation. Whew. So let me read this again. This non-coding DNA, what they call junk DNA, is known for gene expression, structural integrity, and evolutionary adaptation. Basically adapting to your environment. So that's why, I preach that children are important, because they're going to be very much smarter and stronger than us. We just need to make sure their minds and hearts is on the right path. Because if they're not on the right path, it's over with. Like I said, this is end game. We in end game. Each generation is stronger than the last. Evolutionary adaptation. That's what your junk DNA is doing. It includes transposons, pseudogenes, and repetitive sequences playing a critical role in cellular function and disease susceptibility. Junk DNA. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a lot of ETs walking around you right now. These are people with extra genes. What are your genes? Now we talking quantum shit. This is your spirit and your soul. Your genes, that's you. Your consciousness inside your pineal gland, what they call they call it claustrum. CLAUSTRUM. R-U-M, spelling bee. It's called colostrum. That's you. The genes, the programming, the code makes up your cells. No, it makes up the atoms, and then after the atoms, your genes is actually made up of atoms like hydrogen, hydrogen links, specifically hydrogen bonds. I think nitrogen and shit like that. Hold on, what atoms are DNA made of? Oh, hydrogen, oxygen. Oh yeah, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus. So yeah, these are atoms. When we talking on a quantum physical level, niggas. See, niggas can't give you this because they not reading and studying this shit for real. But the atoms, Adam and Eve, the atoms that make up your genes. And then the Eve, the mitochondrial Eve gene, where the black woman can give birth to any form, color, baby. Form, shape, color, baby. And she also has, the black woman also used to be able to do something called, what do they call it? Parthenogenesis, where she can basically multiply, she can self-multiply, she was basically asexual. She could reproduce with herself. She could fertilize her own egg and become pregnant. This was something that they used to be able to do. That's why y'all have menstrual cycles now, because the moon is stopping y'all from doing that. We ain't gonna get too deep into that. I'll leave that for a different video. But the moon is the reason why you're having menstrual cycles. Let's just put it like that. And that's what's keeping you from self-reproducing. But that's gonna come back very soon. But you can Google it. It's called parthenogenesis. Parthenogene. Gene. It literally has the word gene in it. SIS. Parthenogenesis. And then the mitochondrial E gene, which is something that is only exclusive to the Negroid woman. So yes, extraterrestrial. That means motherfuckers that have extra genes that are beyond the terrestrial plane of what we know as Earth. This location that we're in. We don't know if there's other continents or not. And if it is, then you probably we'll probably start getting answers to this ET shit. Now, ultra-terrestrials. Ultra-terrestrials are apparently interdimensional beings. And they showed you the grays. That's what the white people gonna look like if they don't stop pushing this AI shit and this nuclear shit, all this shit that they're doing. If they don't stop now, and the climate change as well, if they don't stop now, that's what they're gonna turn into. And I know y'all don't want to look like that. When they showed y'all them pictures of them P-42s and P-47s, yes, this is what's really going on right now. And I really don't even want to talk about this alien shit because we got bigger shit to worry about, and that's these babies. Because what y'all really finna get fucked up at, they gonna have to disclose this. This is the part they don't want to disclose. This is why they hiding the Epstein files. In the Epstein files, it's gonna be in there showing beings that are not human. You can call them extraterrestrial, ultra, I don't give a fuck. They're just not human. You call them fallen angels, demons, I don't give a fuck. Just know they're non-human. They don't look like you. There's shit in those files of those beings doing egregious acts, and you're gonna see the things, the rituals that they had to do to summon these beings, in the conversations they had with these beings on what they needed to do to keep society under their control. That's why they don't want to release them motherfuckers. Call me crazy, but it's a reason why they don't want to release it. And your entire, I say a good 70 to 75% of your government is in those files doing something egregious to women, children, and even men. Innocent people. That's why, and then when you see that, that's why they trying to hurry up and roll out this alien shit, so they can hurry up and they can paint the narrative that they want to paint, so they can fuck you up. I told y'all this shit finna get real. With this AI shit on the internet, you can't tell what's real no more, and all this other shit, this flood of information that's just coming all on Instagram. That's why I don't be on this shit no more. I just be on my own sauce. I be putting this shit together myself at this point, doing my own research. I mean, yeah, I might watch videos. I had to grab my lighter. I might watch videos of some, somebody like whatever. I really don't even watch people like that no more. It's hard to find shit on YouTube, to be honest with you. I just be doing my own shit now. Now I gotta be the entertainment now. You feel me? And go back and watch my shit and listen to my music and watch my gameplay and all that shit. I gotta be that now for myself. Simple. So, when they're trying to paint the narrative so they can mind fuck niggas. I told you it's finna get more mind fucking from here on out. It's gonna be so hard to figure out what the fuck is going on if you ain't already up to game. At least you gotta at least be 3 to 5 at the minimum. You gotta at least be 3 years up to game. That means all the shit that niggas talking about now, you had to at least been on game on that back in 2023. At least 3 years. And those that's gonna move and groove through this shit, these motherfuckers that's already 10 years, 15 years, 20, 30. Because you got a lot of old motherfuckers that's been trying to tell their generation. And they, we see why each generation failed. Because nobody didn't want to listen to the ones that they called crazy. So it's finna get. That's why they trying to hurry roll out this alien shit so they can paint the narrative that they want to paint before they release the rest of them files. I bet you they let all this shit happen first and then they give you the files after all the chaos is said and done. That's the type of shit they'll probably pull. But it's gonna take somebody having to hack into that shit and leaking those files, the rest of those files. And it might happen. The way society is, the civil unrest, you got some smart motherfuckers out there in regular society. Somebody let's not forget that one group, Anonymous, that used to be hacking the shit out of the government and shit. And they were here in America. They not over there in Iran or Iraq. No, they're here in America. You got a lot of ethical hackers here in America that will cook some shit up if they get tired of this shit. Fuck around and start hacking banks and giving money all back to the people. Niggas waking up with $10,000 in their account. How the fuck that happen? Niggas don't hack some shit. It's gonna take something like that for the rest of those files to get released. And when people see that shit, ooh. So look, I'm finna end this video. Finna hop on stream. I just want to give niggas what's going on. You feel me? I don't know why my Instagram account was banned. You feel me? I mean, I got it back. But it don't sit right with me. It's like almost like I was being taunted. Like, oh yeah, nigga, don't think we still ain't got control over your shit. I'm just here to let you fuck niggas know I don't give a fuck if you got control over my shit, bro. Do what you gotta do. You wanna take shit, take shit. You see what I'm saying? But you're not gonna stop me. It don't take nothing making a new account. And I don't give a fuck starting with the 10, 20, 30, 40, you feel me? I don't mind starting over with 10 followers on Instagram again. Because the sauce gonna still be immaculate. You can't stop the sauce. If the sauce is immaculate, it's gonna always keep hitting. A nigga can destroy your restaurant. But if you still know the recipes, it don't take nothing to build up a new one and get that bitch pack pop. Nigga, oh, you got a new one? Man, we know that nigga got the recipe. We pulling up. Quit playing. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And no weapon formed against the people that fuck with me, no weapon formed against us shall prosper, nigga. We building over here. We moving. We moving. It's that simple. We moving. A nation of my people that's ascended will be set in stone, bro. These children that's coming up missing, we need that back, and we're getting that back. We ain't even asking niggas. This fucked up education system that's polluting the minds and draining the creativity of these young souls, over with. This monetary system with the slave master face, these niggas, George Washington literally had dentures made from the teeth of slaves. My peoples. Get that out of here. Judicial system. Most of the niggas in prison, me. And most of them locked up on false charges. Because most of those prisons and jails, private, and they make money off the shit. Get it out of here. Medical system. Ooh, don't get me started on the medical and pharmacy system. All y'all do is just make niggas sick and then come back with some shit. And then you give it to them. And then be like, oh yeah, you can take this. But it has side effects. Nigga, can it just stop my shit without the side effects? No, you gotta have these side effects. Get it out of here. And last but not least, don't get me started on the motherfucking political system in Hollywood, the industry entertainment system. Get that shit out of here. We done. And some people don't want to see it go. Remember, Neo, and when I say Neo, I'm talking to you. Look at me when I say this in the camera. Some people will kill you for trying to unplug them out the matrix because they don't want to let go. Some are not ready to be unplugged. Just give them a little time. Everybody's alarm clock is different than others. But more importantly, niggas will kill you for trying to pull them out the matrix. Not everybody can be saved. That's all I can tell you. Not everybody can be saved. That's why I don't need the hundreds of thousands of followers, the hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'm cool with 30K subs. I'm cool with 30K followers on IG. I'm talking about solid organic cult following and not no cult leadership. No niggas better not try to clip that. Oh, you a cult leader? Nope, suck my nuts. I'm talking about some revolutionary shit. I'm building a nation. You feel me? It's in the progress. But we moving. Like I said, we moving. The way shit been going, we moving for sure. But yeah, and I'm cool with 10K subscribers on YouTube. I don't give a fuck if I average 1,000 videos on. I don't give a fuck if I average 1,000 views on every video I post. I'm cool with that because those are the people that want to be unplugged. These are the ones that want the utopian world again. Y'all want that Atlantean golden age again. Y'all want that AGA, don't it? Y'all want that Atlantean golden age. We in that Aquarian age. Y'all want that. Y'all want peace upon the earth again. You want to see the animals back in their highest state. You want to see the extinct animals or the rare animals be common again because the environment is much more healthier. Y'all want that shit. You want to see the babies be freed from these underground chambers and dungeons and shit where they are they're being housed by the thousands and millions. You'd be surprised what's under your feet, my people. It's a reason why they move underground. It's a reason why they got underground tunnels, bunkers, and cities. So I'm cool on all that extra shit because all that extra shit come with extra shit. If you get what I mean, you see what I'm saying? To the people that be watching me right now and fucking with me right now, y'all the ones that want to be unplugged. Y'all the ones that see y'all might not agree with everything I say, but y'all we know we all got one thing in common, nigga. These babies, nigga, these babies, and more importantly, getting ourselves back in order so we can protect these babies. Not everybody might agree with me, but that's one thing we for sure got in common. And if you can't agree with me on the fact that we need to be saving these children from all the grievous shit that is being done to them, if you can't agree with me on that, you got a fate coming to you where you gonna wish you can actually die. That's all I'm gonna say. You got a fate heading your way where you gonna wish you can actually die because you're sick. Some people on this planet are sick and they need they need what I call a soul cleanse, a soul purging. And that's not a pretty process. That's not a pretty process, I promise you. There are some things in places where souls are magnetically pulled to depending on how fucking low vibrational you are down here. The higher your vibration is, you feel me? The better odds of you escaping out that motherfucking moonlight and going to somewhere where you really want to go. Or having the ability to maneuver how you want to. You can come in and out of this bitch. You can leave, come back, leave, go, leave, come back. Yeah. You have the free will. You have free will throughout the cosmos, not just on Earth, nigga. You have free will throughout the cosmos. And like I said, those on low vibrations, like that, on that sick murder, all that weird, insane shit, you will be pulled to a place where you gonna be like, God damn, how long I gotta be here? Because time moves differently in other places. I'm gonna just let y'all know that now. This is why some places can seem like eternity. Yeah, be careful. But other than that, we moving on at an hour. I appreciate y'all and I value y'all. Like I said, we moving. They ain't stopping me. They not stopping me. They won't stop me. The only thing that'll stop me is myself. That's what I learned in this world. The only thing that can stop me is me. The only thing that can stop me is me. And I gotta give them permission to do anything that can put me to a permanent halt, if you get what I mean. I'm happy. I'm in the most pristine state of mind. I'm not on no depressed shit. I'm not on no suicidal shit. I beat that 10 years ago. I beat them demons 10 years ago. We here, nigga. They can't stop this, nigga. I'm a general. I know my purpose. I know what I came here to do. I know me and I know myself. More importantly, I know my behaviors. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I know what I feel and I know what I don't feel. It's simple as that. They can't stop you when you know yourself. See, you can believe in yourself, but when you start to know yourself, you start to move with a different energy. It's like a different energy begins to feed into your soul from a source that you didn't know you could pull from. A higher source that you didn't even think could be out there in the ethers of this plane. But it's there. It is. And I mean that, y'all. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do what it is that you want to do. Don't let nobody try to stop you to be who you want to be. Don't let nobody stop you from saying what you want to say, my nigga. Fuck do you mean? Because if nobody else do it, like I said, if nobody else do it, who will? You gotta do it, my nigga. This is why I do what I do. And a lot of y'all out there be keeping me going. Y'all been keeping me going some of y'all been keeping me going for years. And I love you for that, man. If I could hug some of y'all niggas, I would. And I think something's gonna happen where I can and I will be able to hug you niggas. I can link up with y'all. Where you at? Shit. I'm in Alaska. I don't give a fuck. I got the money. I'm pulling up on you. You smoke? Hell yeah. I'm bringing that gas. I'm gonna have that 3.5. You feel me? We gonna roll up a nice 3.5 as soon as I get down. And I chop it up with you niggas. I might cry. You feel me? I might cry. Cause some of y'all been rocking with me for a hot minute, bro. And we ain't done. We're not done. There's still more out there. There's still more out there we gotta get. It's billions and billions of people out there. But for me, it's about a couple 100,000. About a couple, maybe less than that we gotta get. And then we good, nigga. We good. We good. It don't take much to cause a major explosion. That's all I'm gonna say. Other than that, I appreciate y'all, I value y'all, and more importantly, y'all stay in tune like always. One love, make universal love. Y'all, I'm out. This shit light work. Oh God. Damn, I see.